How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Ready, Set, Play sale that runs through September 10th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history and are at least a 75 on Metacritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. Return to Monkey Island is $9.99 and revives the legendary point-and-click adventure series with creator Ron Gilbert back at the helm. Years after his battle with LeChuck, Guybrush Threepwood finds himself adrift and unfulfilled, while Melee Island falls under the rule of ambitious young pirate leaders and old allies face new troubles. You'll banter with familiar faces, explore strange new islands like Terror Island and Bermuda, and solve clever puzzles with updated controls that modernize the classic formula. With its sharp humor, witty dialogue, and the return of the original creative team and composers, it's both a nostalgic return and a fresh adventure for fans old and new. It's an 87 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 17 hours to platinum. Inscryption is $6.99 and takes you on a dark, genre-bending odyssey that fuses deck-building roguelike mechanics with escape room puzzles and psychological horror. Trapped in Leshy's eerie cabin, you'll build a deck of woodland creature cards through drafting, sacrifice, and some unsettling methods, all while unraveling the sinister secrets hidden in the walls around you. What begins as a tense card battler quickly spirals into a disturbing journey full of twists, meta storytelling, and creeping dread. With its unique blend of strategy, mystery, and horror, it's one of the most inventive and unsettling indies in years. It's an 85 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is $8.99 and brings the beloved Persona series into the world of high-energy fighting games with style and flair. Featuring a huge roster of characters from both Persona 3 and 4, along with their shadow versions for even more variety, the game lets you battle it out in fast-paced, flashy combat that's as strategic as it is chaotic. On top of that, it includes the full story content from the original Persona 4 Arena, as well as the expanded Ultimax arc, making this the definitive way to experience the P1 climax. With dual audio options and tons of modes, it's perfect for Persona fans and fighting game lovers alike. It's an 84 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. Soul Cresta is $8.99 and revives the golden age of arcade shooters with Platinum Games' signature flair, carrying on the spirit of Moon Cresta and Terra Cresta with modern polish. You'll command the Yamato, a ship made up of 3 fighters that can dock, split, and reform mid-battle to unleash powerful attacks, making every fight a mix of strategy and reflex. Legendary composer Yuzo Koshiro provides the soundtrack, adding to the retro vibe, while the game layers in new mechanics, score attack modes, and online leaderboards for long-term replayability. It's also the first entry in Platinum's neo-classic arcade line, blending their fast, creative style with old-school challenge. It's a 76 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition is $9.99 and brings the legendary open-world RPG back with remastered visuals, dynamic effects, and all the DLC bundled in. You'll step into the role of the Dragonborn, shaping your own path in a vast fantasy world where you can be anyone and do anything, from slaying dragons and mastering magic to joining guilds and living another life entirely. With endless quests, hundreds of weapons and abilities, and full mod support, the possibilities are practically limitless. This is one of the most celebrated RPGs ever made, with over 200 Game of the Year awards, and it still holds up as one of the best adventures on PlayStation. It's a 96 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 125 hours to platinum. Mary Skelter Finale is $9.99 and serves as the dramatic conclusion to the dark dungeon-crawling RPG trilogy. Following Jack and the Blood Maidens, reincarnations of fairy tales who escape the living prison known as jail, the story picks up after their hopes are crushed by the brutal appearance of Massacre Pink, leaving the group scattered and fighting to survive. You'll navigate eerie labyrinths, battle monstrous Marchin, and endure relentless nightmares while uncovering the fates of each character as their paths converge once more. With its mix of strategic combat, grim storytelling, and a finale that ties the entire saga together, this one's for fans of dark fantasy RPGs, whether you've been along for the ride all along or if this is your first time in the series. It's a 78 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. The Forgotten City is $5.99 and takes you on a mystery-driven adventure through an ancient Roman city where every choice you make carries real weight. What started as a celebrated Skyrim mod has been reimagined into a full standalone experience, combining exploration, deduction, and a clever time loop mechanic that forces you to think through each decision carefully. While combat is an option, the real focus is on unraveling the layered narrative by questioning a diverse cast of characters, navigating moral dilemmas, and piecing together the truth behind the city's curse. With multiple endings in a richly authentic setting, it's a compelling mix of history, mystery, and player-driven storytelling. It's an 85 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. Call of the Sea is $5.99 and transports you back to 1934, where Nora follows the trail of her missing husband's expedition to a remote island in the South Pacific. What begins as a lush paradise soon unravels into a place of lost civilizations, occult mysteries, and surreal discoveries, pulling her into a journey that's as much about uncovering secrets as it is about finding herself. Fully voiced by Cissy Jones, the narrative is emotional and suspenseful, while the world itself is beautifully realized in Unreal Engine 4 with stunning environments to explore. Puzzle solving, exploration, and character-driven storytelling come together in this heartfelt adventure. It's a 75 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and only about 3 hours to platinum. Yakuza Like a Dragon is $9.99 and follows Ichiban Kasuga, a low-ranking Yakuza who spends 18 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit, only to return and find his clan destroyed. Determined to reclaim his life, Ichiban recruits a colorful party of companions and battles foes in dynamic turn-based RPG combat with 19 jobs, over 100 skills, and creative weapons from bats and umbrellas to bikes and street signs. Explore the vibrant city of Yokohama, complete 50 optional sub-stories, enjoy mini-games and go-kart races, and uncover the truth behind betrayal in the Yakuza underworld while leveling up your party. It's an 84 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. The Metro Saga Bundle is $8.99 and includes all 3 games in the critically acclaimed Metro series: Metro 2033 Redux, Metro Last Light Redux, and Metro Exodus Gold Edition with all bonus DLC. Traverse the shattered subway tunnels of Moscow, the frozen wastelands of Siberia, and the dangerous post-apocalyptic landscapes of Russia, facing mutated creatures, hostile humans, and the harsh elements while uncovering a gripping story of survival, loyalty, and humanity. With tense first-person shooter combat, immersive environments, and atmospheric storytelling across all 3 titles, the bundle delivers one epic, cohesive adventure that spans a decade of the series. It's an 85 average on Metacritic, trophy difficulty average around 4 out of 10, and about 90 hours to get the platinum in all 3 games. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is $9.99 and brings together Japan's beloved Puyo Puyo series with the classic Tetris franchise for more fast-paced puzzle action. Match Puyos or clear Tetramino lines to send garbage to your opponents while juggling multiple modes, from single-player adventure to couch versus matches and ranked online play. Brand new skill battles add character-based abilities and item cards to shake up matches, while a colorful cast and story-driven adventure add charm to the arcade-style gameplay. With improved online features, endless challenge modes, and the ability to mix Puyo Puyo and Tetris in creative ways, there's something here for both competitive and casual players. It's an 80 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. WRC9 FIA World Rally Championship is $5.99 and delivers the most authentic off-road racing experience, featuring 3 new rallies in Kenya, Japan, and New Zealand, over 15 classic cars, and over 100 special stages to master. Take control of official drivers across 3 WRC categories with improved physics, redesigned environments, and all new pace notes for total immersion. New community-focused modes, including the clubs system, let players create their own championships and compete online, while the combination of realistic handling, challenging tracks, and high-speed thrills makes this one of the most complete rally simulators available. It's an 81 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. If you're looking for a mix of story, action, and pure fun, this list has you covered. Return to Monkey Island is hilarious and full of clever puzzles, while Inscryption will mess with your head with its dark, card-based challenges. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is a fast-paced fighting blast, and Soul Cresta is a retro-style shooter that's ridiculously satisfying. Skyrim Special Edition is still the ultimate open-world adventure, Mary Skelter Finale is perfect for dark dungeon crawling fans, and the Forgotten City will keep you solving mysteries and moral dilemmas. Call of the Sea is a short but gorgeous and emotional island adventure, and Yakuza Like a Dragon lets you smash heads, recruit a quirky party, and explore Yokohama's wild streets. Post-apocalyptic shooters come alive in the Metro Saga Bundle, Puyo Tetris 2 is chaotic competitive puzzle fun, and WRC 9 puts you in the driver's seat for the ultimate rally experience. There's really something here for everyone, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Skyrim, obviously, Call of the Sea, and Yakuza Like a Dragon, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.